Good morning. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's Thursday again. We are at the White Elephant Coffee Shop. This is right on Preston and Carolina, just south of Southtown, where it's like still Southtown, I guess.
Yeah, we're like a block away from Breckenridge High School.
Yes, kind of close to Taco Haven also. I think Taco Haven is just up the road that way. So it's almost Friday. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that tomorrow is Friday. I get excited for Thursdays, but I mean, come on. We're also more excited for Friday. And it's a big weekend for us, y'all. So please wish us luck. We are running a full marathon this Sunday. Yeah, we're crazy. Call us crazy, but
it's gonna be fine though.
We'll be fine. The good thing is that we're healthy and we're able. So, we have a lot of encouragement from our running community. And my voice is very cracky today. I don't know, ever since my allergy test, my throat's been a little gunky.
Something came in because I feel the same way.
Yeah. So I got to tell y'all about this place we visited yesterday. One of our fellow boss babes, Lynn, does these awesome nails that you saw us doing on a live one day. And Stephanie has hers done again. And Rosie's Posies hosted it. And it's the cutest little shop. And I'm actually sporting some of the jewelry I bought from her. So it's a cute little accessories shop. This is also from her.
All of this?
Yeah, this is like one piece.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's pretty cute. So support local and check out Rosie's Posies as well as Lynn Blanco Perez. She does nails, she does photography, she does it all. And of course, come out and check out the White Elephant when you get a chance for some coffee. They have Café de Olla on the menu. Unfortunately, they didn't have it yet. We're probably too early. But we're early risers. So anyway, we just released episode 7. It's crazy. It's just crazy how much,
already how
time
far,
has passed already. We just recorded episode 8, and that was a pretty good topic. We had a good time with that one. But episode 7, we talked about influencers and how they help you build your confidence, how sometimes you're influenced by negativity and then you lack your it kills your confidence,
or you just get too caught up with it.
Yeah, so you get caught up with something you see online or somebody you see online and they're just negative, or you have a negative outlook on how they present themselves, because sometimes you might know who these people are personally and they're portraying themselves to be somebody they're not. Yep. So you kind of have to get to the point where you just decide that you're not going to, one, follow them, or to not let them influence you that way. So it's up to you to decide who you want to feed into your life. We talk about this all the time. You can't just let, anybody sway you that way. So we hope that when you listen to the episode, if you haven't already, that you get that's where we're coming from. It's really huge because we talk about people who influence us constantly.
Yes.
We have, people that we know personally. We have people that we've met, in passing, like Rachel Hollis. But other, podcasts and other books we read and authors we follow and motivational speakers. So even that, we have to also make sure that we're in line with, the message that they're putting out there.
Right.
So it's not just, people in your real life. It's people who you're letting, plug into your life. Who are you reading about or who you are, excuse me, my coffee's ready.
Or who you are, surrounding yourself with, because they're gonna be the one who, and it may not be that you are trying to be influenced by these people, but at the same time, if you're around something or you're constantly seeing something, it's going to influence you even without you knowing it. So making sure that you're being surrounded by positive influences that are going to help build you in a better way, because I think we've talked about how it can easily put you in a place where you're constantly comparing yourself or you're doubting yourself, and that's not going to build your confidence.
Yeah. Look at these cute little sleeves with a little elephant. I love their little logo. It's just a little elephant. Anyway,
Sorry.
it's okay. So, yeah, so just, you know, and then did you talk about like positive influencers and stuff? So you gotta like also find the people that, like I was saying before, that are gonna align with your thoughts and your, you know, what your goals are and stuff. So just get connected with those good influencers. And influencers can also sway you to spend money.
No.
Stephanie talked about that in the episode. She was like, I go to Target and I spend a lot of money because so-and-so said so. Just kidding. Well, I think it's really cool. Like, what I like about online influencers and like vloggers
You too,
that I follow.
Candace.
You too, Candace. Is that there are some that are really like showing you like good deals, good bargains.
Right.
And I love to follow people like that because we love a good deal. Like, we love a good bargain. So, that's a good thing also to kind of get out of, you know, social media influencers and stuff. And then of course, I mean, nowadays, who isn't following like a makeup person, or especially the younger people, like they're influenced by that too. Like, oh, I'm gonna go buy this makeup palette because so and so said so.
And I
Oh my
don't think
gosh.
they're that cheap either.
No, those are not cheap, because I know my daughter does it, and then my niece does it too. I'm like, oh my gosh, where did you find out about all this awesomeness? But it's expensive stuff, but you know, they're young, so they do that.
Right.
But so yeah, that's the power of influencers. It's crazy that they can just like convince you that this is the best highlight, you know, and you go and buy it.
Yeah, because we even talked about maybe not famous influencers, but influencers that are just like friends or family on your Facebook or social media accounts that may not portray themselves in a positive way. So it's, you know, you're having to determine whether or not, okay, to take whatever they're saying to be true, or just to not let it bother you.
Yeah. So I think it's important not to let, you know, things like that bother you. I mean, honestly, I don't think that they're thinking about you when they put that stuff out there. So we give them more power than they need to have, because an influencer can either, it's something that I put, I think, in the description too, and I quoted on the show, is that can convince you of what you're already feeling or thinking, or change your mind. So if you're already feeling like negative or low, you know, they can almost like convince you of that. Or if you're feeling positive about yourself, they're going to reiterate that, you know, positivity in you. So you've got to find the right stuff to follow and the right people to follow too.
Or in the mindset of
the mindset,
where your mindset is at.
Yeah, for real. So, but does anybody watching have any questions for us? We'd love to interact with you guys. If you're able, give us a wave. Hi, Lynn. I see you're watching. We had so much fun last night. We already talked about you.
Lynn, it was so great. Thank you so much for hosting that. That was awesome.
We can't wait to do that again. So we told you that we're running this weekend. See how we were influenced to run? I'll tell you how I was influenced to do this. I have a friend who's a fellow runner who's just, you know, awesome. And she's always very encouraging to me. And she's like, hey, let's go run the full marathon this week, you know, on the Alamo run, because, oh, how pretty. Because they're giving out some sweet jackets. And I was like, sure. Like, I don't think I could do that. She's like, yes, you can. You know, we'll just, you know, we'll get our, you know, we'll figure out how to do it. Like, you know, we'll just, you know, we'll do intervals or whatever. And I was still not convinced. And then I kind of started thinking about it. And then I was about to sign up, and I saw that they were giving away race entries. So I kept thinking, okay, if I win, I'll do it. And they gave one away, and I didn't win. And then there was the next day they did it again. So I tried one more time, and then I was like, it took another like day and a half before they announced who won. And I was really, truly, the only reason I hadn't signed up was I was having some problems with the website, and I got an email that said, hey, we haven't finished your registration. And then I got a message from them that I won. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So that's exactly why I decided to do that. So it's like you're so like, you have this feeling inside of you like you want to do something, but something can influence that, like, and help you to get convinced to do something.
Yes.
So it was like a fellow runner, and then I of course talking about it with other running friends, like, oh girl, you could do it, like we do it, you could do it. Like, I'm like, yeah, but so here we go, we're going to, and then I think I influenced her to do it.
Yes. And I was going to just be like, okay, well, I guess I'll just pay for it. And then somebody was kind enough to give me a free entry, so I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. And it will be my first full marathon.
Yeah. So we just got to have like our strategy to
because I'm not going to be able to run the whole thing straight. So I think we're going to kind of just do like an interval, kind of see how we are. I'm pretty sure I'm going to walk a lot.
Same.
So if you are in San Antonio and on Sunday morning, if you want to go out and even just support not just us, but just support like the local runners out there, you can't even understand how much that means to people.
Yes, the course support is so important, and the spectators support. A lot of times full marathon runners talk about this, and it'll be our first experience, but they say like after the 13, like where you split from the half to the full, you see less support on the full side than you do on the half side. Of course, that's a shorter distance to cover, right? So you have, more people that are able to cover that. Bring a chair right here. But so we're hoping that we can still get some good support out there in the full route, because that's what gets you through. Like, if you're a runner or you're not a runner and you think like, how do you do it? We do it because we support each other. The running community is very, very supportive, and nobody like brings each other down in any way. Even the fastest runners are always encouraging me, like, girl, you're good, whatever. So if you can get out there, look online. It's the Alamo 13.1, 26.2, and the course map is laid out. So I know we start like at the Hemisphere Towers, and then we run through downtown, and then we go south of downtown. So we're going to end up probably running close to here, through Southtown, to Mission Road.
It goes through all the missions.
The military, all the missions. Through Espada, and then I think we even go outside the loop and back.
Map on my page also, because usually I like to do that just so that way, if people can, if it's in your neighborhood, like, just go outside and cheer people on.
Put a chair out there, wait for us to come by. Have snacks. We're only gonna need it. We're gonna so need it. It's gonna be crazy how much. So I know how to prepare for a half marathon, and I know what kind of fuel I need to get me through. So I don't know how I'm gonna do the full, as far as what you eat and what you drink, but I know normally I'll do a few of the gels, and I'll do a little bit of electrolytes and some salty stuff, but I don't know how I'm gonna.
We shall see.
A friend of ours is like, tell us what you need. We'll have your food or whatever, and we're like, we don't know what we can eat or what we can't eat. We're gonna be like, or if we can eat.
Morning stuff. So episode 8, and in that episode we're talking about
goal setting.
Yes.
Goal setting. I know we kind of touched on it when we did the New Year, New You, but with that time we were talking more about the whole fad of New Year, New You, or is it a fad to you? When we talked about how goal setting and growth and self-development can help you build your confidence, like self-growth. So as you're learning stuff, as you're accomplishing of it, you're gaining more confidence. And once you have that confidence, you're able to do just about anything or try just about anything. Stephanie goes over very specific steps to take when goal setting. So we hope that helps you. And once you listen to that episode, you're going to have like an assignment.
A challenge.
We hope that you'll take it with us. and look forward to that, because we really like to see that interaction with y'all, and we hope that you will let us know that you are participating in the challenge, because it's something that we hope you can accomplish with the tips that we gave you. So again, what we put out there may not be for you every time, but if we can help you get to one of your goals, that we can help you, accomplish, or get over something that you're struggling with, we're doing our part.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this will be a good episode for you to listen to about goal setting and getting to the goal. By the way, just so y'all can see, Lynn is here. And this is the white elephant.
It's super cute.
It's
and
cute.
It's coffee's really good. I got the caramel latte. It's delicious.
And I got a larger one. So.
What'd you get, Lynn?
I just got the drip.
Was it good?
Drip.
It is good.
Cool. So we hope that you can make it to some of these coffee shops that we get out to visit. There's another one that we tried to go to, and their hours didn't coincide with our schedule, so they did say to look forward to their schedule change. They will be changing the schedule probably for the summer, because it's going to start getting like daylight sooner. Daylight saving time is March 10th, y'all. Write it down. Don't forget. Don't forget. It is exciting for us as the runners, because even now we're having more daylight at night when we go run. I like the longer
So do I.
the longer daylight hours.
Me too.
And I love the summer because I have less allergies. I have less allergies. So tell us about, what y'all are doing this weekend. Tell us if you listened to episode 7, what you thought about it, as far as how you're, influenced. Are you seeing what we're seeing as far as how influencers are either somebody who's going to build your confidence or bring your confidence down?
And who do you feel like you follow? We asked each other this, like, who do you feel like is like an influence for you?
Influence-wise, of course, Rachel Hollis, which you already know.
We all get influenced by Rachel Hollis.
That's a big one. Jasmine Star. is
Jasmine
another
Star is really good.
big
I like
one.
her.
More locally, I don't know what her Instagram handle is, but on Facebook, her name's Kimberly K.
Kimberly
Yeah,
K.
and she's
Kimberly
just
K.
very
We'll look her up.
spiritual and always sends out a positive message.
Oh, that's
and so,
awesome.
I like to follow her. I'm trying to think of who else locally, maybe. I can't think of it right now, but
Do you have any guilty pleasure follows like I did? Like,
no, like what?
a fashion blogger that like talks about all the like deals at Target, and then like I get influenced to go shop at Target.
I just follow the hashtags, like the
Oh,
The
yeah.
hashtags.
yeah,
Hashtags are a good thing. Like if you're
Target
interested.
hacks or
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
follow those.
Yeah, so if you follow a hashtag, you can see like everything that's written about, or posted about that topic. I want to show y'all something real quick because it just caught my eye. I'm doing it again. Lynn is also wearing earrings from Rosie's Posies.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
those
and they match my uniform today.
Those are purposely. I was walking out the door with a different sweater. I was like, oh no, these match better. So.
I would have worn mine, but I decided to dress super down.
It's okay.
It's almost Friday. It's almost Friday. We gotta get comfortable.
I wasn't in the mood
for
to
the
get
weekend.
ready today.
Neither was I, but these earrings
I
made
know.
it better.
I was just like grabbing whatever I could grab on my way out
And
this
it's
morning.
cold today.
Is that Rosie's supposed to?
Yes, this
you bought
bracelet
that last
and this necklace.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, so cute. So today I was tired, y'all. Yesterday was the first day in a long time that I woke up to go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. And when that happens, I end up having like a super productive morning, which I love. I really, truly love. So hopefully tomorrow, the only reason I didn't do the gym this morning is because I had this and I didn't want to be, late to this. But I really love it because yesterday I went to HEB at 6 a.m. after the gym.
That's probably the best time to
It
go
was
to
it was
HEB.
so good. It was like empty, no line. And then went home and cooked some lunch and fed my dog, did a load of laundry, got ready, and then I was exhausted all day, but you know what? I felt really good. Even though, like, when you're tired, you can still feel good if you're doing, you know, good things with your time. And the new
study actually just came out about if you can get at least 30 minutes of 30-minute workout before you go to work, you're more likely to be productive at work.
If you do it in the morning.
If you do it instead of after. Yeah.
And I really did have a productive day at work yesterday. There's some days where, you know, I'm just like dragging and I can't like get one thing done because I'm just kind of like, I can't focus. But yesterday was good. And so today I was a little tired this morning. I was like, 5 more minutes. No, but
we're already there.
And I just want to shout out to a couple of people because, and I feel like we need to do this more often just because a lot of support that has come through for our podcast. One of my coworkers at work, her name is Megan. She just gave us a lot of positive feedback on the podcast. And, you know, she says that we really are inspiring and that we've helped her to really notice a few things in her life. And she even like put one of our quotes up for her to see every day. My friend Cecilia, she actually gave us a shout out on her Facebook page the other day on how we just, you know, really promoted confidence and to follow us, and that just means so much to us, and we just cannot thank y'all enough for, you know, promoting us and supporting us, because even though we show up, I mean, we're okay if nobody listens to us, but at the same time, like, we're really passionate about helping people, and we just want to make sure that that's what we're continuing to do, that we're continuing to provide this space that people can come and feel influenced by in a positive way, build confidence, so that way they can reach goals. That's just one of the biggest things that we want to hear back mostly. And, you know, we've had a couple of feedback, people give us feedback about our quality of sound on the podcast, and it's just, you know, things like that. Those are going to happen. Like, we're not perfect at podcasting, and it's a work in progress. And at the same time, we just want to be real. I mean, we do this once a week, and we take time out to do this, and it's not going to be perfect, and we're okay with that. We're okay not being perfect, because it's not the sound of it, it's the quality and the message that we're bringing to you that should be important.
Yeah, for real. And then also, some of you have expressed wanting to come out and have coffee with us. We understand your schedule. I mean, we have to do this because we still have full-time jobs. One day we'll have a little bit more flexibility. I mean,
but we have talked about maybe doing like an evening meetup.
Yes, we have talked about that. So you guys, seriously, give us suggestions. If there's something closer to you that you can go to, then we'll head out there. Understand that, you know, we like to support locally owned. We like to, you know, and it seems like this downtown area is just getting like flourished with all of that, right? But yes, Gabby, that would be great.
That would be good.
We'll totally do that. So we'll put that on the list where we can schedule that. And then hopefully we can just have like just a, you know, gal pal, you know, meet up and hang out on a weekend. So yes, and maybe it doesn't have to be just coffee. Just kidding. But yes, so please do, like, send us your ideas, send us your, you know, if you say, hey, you know, I can't go at that time, but can y'all, you know, we'll consider everything, because, you know, we really truly just want to connect with you guys. And then if, you know, we can have coffee with y'all, even better. So so we do, we will start to, like, of course, you know, Lynn is one of our biggest, you know, our little sidekick here. Lynn. We love her. But all of you guys that tune in weekly, like Gabby and Ann, you guys like are always, and Candace, you guys always show up, and at least, you know, we can see your little names pop up, and that means a lot to us too, because, you know, there's so many other things you could be looking at online right now, and y'all chose to listen to us. So we appreciate that. We really do. And there's several other of you guys, ladies.
Yes, and I just want to rave about last night, just because before I used to go to places that were predominantly women, and it's intimidating at times, for me at least it was, like, because you just don't know how people are gonna be with you. And you know, it's just, it for me, it would get scary, like, oh, I don't want to have like that cattiness and to be around so many women. But last night the women just were amazing. Like, everybody was super kind and just, you know, laughing and having a good time and just truly interested in each other, like, and what we were having to say, like, just supportive.
Yeah.
It was such a great experience. And thanks, Lynn, for hosting that, because it was really good. Like, it was a really good time.
I think the space, too, was, you know,
Inviting.
intimate,
Yes.
and kind of brought us all together.
Yes.
And,
But, I mean, we were all different women, like, all different ages, and I mean, I didn't feel one bit, like, uncomfortable showing up to, like, when I only knew, like, 2 of y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Out of, like, the 10 people that were there.
I like that size.
Yes.
You know, I don't like to get too many people together because then you kind of get lost.
Yeah.
This was
And then you just kind of like group, right? When there's larger groups, there's like a few people will hang out and a few people will hang out this way. Everybody was talking to each other. It was really nice. So,
and then another shout out that I wanted to do for a women group in San Antonio is Florecer Femme. If you don't know about Florecer Femme, go look them up because it is an amazing community. The founder of it, her name is Hannah. She is incredible. She's an incredible woman. She's one of the kindest people I know. And she's created a community of women supporters that is like none other that I've seen for such a big group of women.
Yes.
We've been to 2 events already, and I mean, every time we go, it's amazing. It's just an amazing experience.
and you get to network with all types of women.
Yes.
So corporate, you know, women.
Women, moms who work from home, small business.
Yep. So there's all types of women
And there's some
there.
power women there, like legit power women. Like, wow, like,
if you're like in the
incredible.
corporate world, like, you know, we do have a lot of like to give still. Like, don't feel like, yes, Gabby, you should totally go to that next time. Like, follow them, get connected with them. It's amazing. But as you know, working in corporate jobs, sometimes you feel like you could get lost in the crowd, or you get, you know, you're not really making a difference. But I think that each of us in our different positions, you know, she's got like, you know, social worker, we're admins, we all have the power to influence at our jobs, even if it's the corporate world. Now, if you're able to leave that scene and, you know, fly off, you know, by faith, like, you know, like Gina joined. Hi, Gina. I'm talking about Gina. You now. Because, I mean, hey, the more power to you, and, you know, eventually we'll all get there. And what is the corporate world going to do without us? No, just kidding. I mean, not everybody wants to leave the corporate world, so don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of people love it, and they flourish there. So that's what Florecer Femme celebrates also. Not just, you know, people who are, you know, self-employed or own their small businesses, but those that are also, like, you know, climbing up that corporate ladder, because that's important too.
Yes, and it's just the support in that community is amazing, and it's just like I'm starting to find more and more women who are being more and more supportive of each other, which is what we promote all the time, because there's just not time for like competitiveness between women. Like, we just need to build each other up. We need to support each other. Like, we all have our own dreams, and we need to support those dreams, because what better way to accomplish it is if you have, you know, people backing you up along the way.
Yeah, you gotta leave that mindset behind. You know, that's for me. It's not, you know, what the wave of the future is anymore. I think for a long time we were so stuck with that competitiveness, and we had to like step on all the little people to get up there. No, instead, you know, let's build up the little people and let's build each other up, and then we all get to where we're supposed to be that way. I truly believe that. So we hope that you will connect with them as well.
Yes.
And then just, again, send us who you read. Send us book ideas. Send us, you know, people you follow or hashtags you follow that have helped you, you know, build your confidence or find your niche.
If you're gonna post anything like on your social media, tag us in there. Like, we'll repost it. Like, we're all about making sure that we you know, we have positive inspiration for anybody, because you never know who's reading it and who needs it that day.
Yes. Yeah. So And then also if you're having like some kind of event, or if you're gonna go to an event, let us know about it, because we love to do, you know, stuff like that and support local and support small business. And then of course anything that has to do with jewelry and nails, we're always there.
Yes.
And coffee, and don't forget the coffee. Don't forget. So yes, so please, I mean, I think that the main thing is that for all of us to connect with each other, because like she was saying, you know, with the Florecer Femme, that's a great networking opportunity. And then if we can use our social media platforms to connect with each other, then we're doing something right. So hopefully we get to have more of you come out to have coffee with us. Spring break is around the corner, so if you're off for spring break, let us know, and then we can maybe do like a little spring break, you know, coffee meetup. You know, leave the kids in bed at home, you know, or, you know, if somebody's home with them to watch them. I didn't mean leave them home alone.
That's funny. I do not leave the kids home alone.
Disclaimer.
I just meant if you have like, you know, older kids, or let them spend the night somewhere Wednesday night, so then you can come have coffee with us Thursday morning. I don't know. Make it happen. Or if you're a teacher and you finally can, you know, get away, come, let us know when your spring break is, so that we can maybe set something up, because I know that's in like 2 weeks already. Yeah. Can you believe tomorrow is March 1st?
Wow.
This year is flying by, and I finally got my planner.
Oh my goodness.
Most people buy their planners like in the fall. Yeah. It took me a while.
So this year I separated my year kind of into quarters.
Oh, that's good.
Like my goals and stuff into quarters. So it's gonna be March, so it's a good time to reflect.
Yeah, it's true. So there's I bought it last year, and I went ahead and bought it again this year. I was going to try a different planner, but I used the Erin Condren planner only because they had more variety. Everything that everybody kept suggesting the Happy Planner, and I liked it also, but I couldn't find what I wanted out of it. You know, even just the covers, because I think the covers are like kind of what defines you sometimes. And so when they have more variety, mine was customizable, so I was able to put my own writing on there that I wanted.
That's neat.
And so I really like it. So now I can get my year started.
That's funny.
So I went back and I wrote everything I already did, so that I could scratch it out and feel accomplished.
There you go.
So if you're a planner, let us know what your favorite planners are, because I'm not going to wait till March next year. But anyway, I think we're good for today. We are so happy that you guys were tuned in and listened to us, and we hope that you will be back with us next week. And again, let's just, you know,
stay positive.
Yeah, and keep smiling. Have a great Thursday, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.